Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome in, welcome in. Getting started a little bit early today. About 10 minutes early. But yeah. Oh, goodness. But it's start of chapter 2. And I wanted to get a little ahead of things. We're not going to be too terribly ahead of everything, but it's one of those things where I need to do it, and also at the same time kind of like forcing myself to do it. I've been here the whole time. Ah, nice. Hey, Funky. Ugh. But yeah. Hope everybody's been having a good day. I'm a little on the tired side, but we're making it all the same. All right. I think I got a good idea where the next 5 Stardust are. I got them pulled up here just in case. All right, let's get into it, I guess. Did you wish birthdays to the peoples today? Whose birthday is it today? If I forgot birthdays? The only ones I can remember are mine, JT's, Brandon's. Well, because mine and Brandon's are the same day, so that's easy to remember. TK's, because it's the day before. Who else is... Daniel's was last month. I know that. JT's was in April. Aaron's was in June. Oh! Her birthday was today? Well, daggum. No, I have not said happy birthday to her. I guess I'll have to message her and say happy birthday. I did not know that. Wait, what date is it? Is it... What... Is it the 9th? I don't know why I always think her birthday's like closer to December. I don't know why. Well, yep. Hold up. I'll do that right now. You know, the bad part is I'm probably fairly certain my wife did tell her happy birthday and I didn't. Womp womp womp. Well, that's been taken care of. They do this every year. Just said the sloth. Okay. Alright, let's get into the video games. So we're looking at old pictures today. Found you flexing by the jump house from the kid's first birthday. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think around that same time frame is when I had my profile picture where I had her your child's octopus toy sitting on top of my head is a goof. And I used that as my profile picture, and turns out that profile picture is the reason that TK even talked to me to begin with. Which is wild. Because she said he is the right amount of silly. I will give him a chance. And there you go, everybody. A little bit of tiki and curry lore. I miss my wife, but she is at a niece's soccer game right now. So she's having a fun time cheering the kiddo on. And she should be home around the 21st of July, I believe. 20th, 21st. To be determined. That should be around the time she should be back home. So literally either the day of or the day after our wedding anniversary. One of the two. So the 20th or the 21st. I thought it was the 11th. See, I'm bad with dates. I thought it was going to be like the 11th. And she was like, nah. Hey, look at that. See, had I just done an additional menu at the end of the last stream, we would have gotten a trophy for completing the Serdian War. How about that? Okay, we are on chapter 2 officially. But welcome in, Scooby. Welcome, welcome. What is going on here? Ah, title card. Chapter 2, Platinum Shadow. Bum bum bum. And I think we were traveling to either a western or eastern continent from the one we were in for Serdio to a place called Tiberina or something like that. I'll have to check that. Started with a T, I remember that. But looks like we've arrived. There should be a Stardust right here. Yep, booyah. We're gonna have to go into every building. That one's closed. That say Love Nest? Our Love Nest. Okay. Okay, I was making sure that I was reading that correctly. And that I was not getting bamboozled by my own eyeballs. Alright, I'm gonna increase the game audio just a little bit. Because I think it's a little low. But I think that's okay. Close to the sea. Clare Bridge. Same name as Start's mom. Hashel's runaway daughter is named Claire too. Oh my goodness. Is the T that Hashel's daughter is Dart's mom? Are we gonna learn that? Is that there may be a secret connection between us? — 4% of all the women have the name Claire. It's a low statistical chance of happening. We have dragon powers, everyone. I think we can pretty much throw the low statistics just straight out of the window. Alright, yeah, let's carry on. We have about 5 Stardust across town to find. I don't think there would be any in here. But we're also going to keep an eye out for other items. Is this an exit? Tiberoa. Ah, okay, that's how you say it. Learning the places we be visiting. Alright, so we know it's not there. Let's go up here. I think there's one in here. Yes, that's 22. Let me double check. I don't think there's another one in this spot. Not in here, at least. No. I think there's one in like what looks to be a weapon shop and a place with a whole bunch of gems and a thing that looks like a big broom. Okay, so let's see. So big broom, weapon shop, gem store. Got it. Hey, weapon shop. There's the stardust in here. Can we buy anything? Ooh, shadow cutter. Yes, we will buy that for Rose for sure. Chainmail, does anybody need that? Nope. What about soft boots for the ladies? Why not? What? Okay. Ooh, magic eco bell. We can go ahead and get a couple of these War God callings. Automatic additions, but it halves the damage and the SP, which is fine. Definitely fine by that. We just need 3 at a time anyway. And it'll lower our attack, but we'll use this for like grinding. Oh, wait. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to. No, and no. Okay, so we bought 3 of those. Because we had a good bit of money saved up. Now I need to put the power thingy back on him. For now, at least. Okay. Next, we're looking for the giant broomstick-looking thing and a room of gems to keep an eye out for. This looks like a church. Yeah, it's like a little balcony area. If I can get in the door, that'd be great. Ah, the gems. There's this one. Perfect. What do you sell here? Ruby ring. When damaged by magic, SP is accumulated. Okay. SP, MP. We already have one of each of those. I think we have that too. So each of these are a thing that will help when damaged by one thing or another. Grab one of these. Do not equip it yet. see what we need when we need it. So many different doors and stairs. I think we'll go up the stairs and see what's up there. That's probably the last place we need to go. Nope, it just comes up out to the top of this place. Okie dokie. What if we... Is there like a thing we have to turn? No, because that looks more like a shop area than this would be, so not this place. Uh-oh. People are running. What are they running from? Princess Emile. Emily. Is like Princess Emily? Is that how it's supposed to be pronounced? She seems kind of rude. Oh yeah, definitely rude. Well, she's not very nice. Sorry, Albert, not all royalty is nice, apparently. Ah, big broom. Yep, okay. That should be it for the Stardust in this area, I think. Looks like it. Alright, so we should be good for a little bit. Let's see what we have. Standard shop. We have a couple of slots. We'll grab 2 healing breeze and 2 more healing potions. I really don't want to get any charm potions because I'm not trying to skip encounters because we're going to need them. Can I go up the ladder? Ooh, I can. It does absolutely nothing. Okay. I was like, what's up here? There's got to be something, right? No, not necessarily. Alright, let's talk to the giant guard guy. Alright, so we do not have permission to go into the castle. Alright. What say you, old-timer? How do I get over there to you? It's a clinic. So if we get like poisoned and stuff, we can come here. Good to know. Alright. Anybody gonna help us out? So she's only been like this for like 6 months. So she's normally very nice, but something made her be very rude. I bet Lloyd did it. He was here before we showed up. And he's usually behind people acting funny. That is a very funny looking house. Found a save point. We do need to work on our team a little bit, and Shauna's HP's at 1. Oops. Let's go ahead and get her healed up. Stay at the end, get some HP back. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep her on the team, if I want to use Hashel. I think we'll rock with this team for now. I do need to get her leveled up. And I need to get her Dragoon leveled up too. Kind of get everybody on the same page. Guess we'll have plenty of opportunity to do that. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. I kind of want to go try to find that woman that was talking about her kid and her husband was killed by bandits. I don't know if that's who we gotta speak to, or... Yes, we're definitely from out of town. Are we becoming more interested in stars? No, we're looking for a shady fellow. Sure. Tell us about the stars. Fester? Like Uncle Fester? From the Addams Family? Oh boy, is he bald? The moon that never sets. He's doing research in the relationship between a monster called the Black Whatchamacallit and the moon that never sets. Ooh. This is the black monster that Dart's been hunting. And she said he's next door, so... Oh, now it's nighttime. And guards are about. Wait. She said next door, not necessarily right here. Because that other building is now accessible, and it wasn't before. Mr. Faster, are you here? We rang the bell. Shauna did exactly what I would do. Mr. Faster, are you home? Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. That's also kind of like me. Half the time I would not know if anybody came into the house or not. I think JT had let Kane in one day. I had no idea that the door was ever opened. We need you to tell us about the moon that never sets, Uncle Fester. Uh-oh. I seem to be having trouble on the YouTube side. Hang tight for just a second. Nope, I think we're okay. Yep, everything's okay on the YouTube side. Stupid program telling me there's a problem and there's not a problem. Alright. Alright, Uncle Fester, what are we looking at? What you got for us?
In astronomy, a moon that never sets cannot exist.
Cannot exist?
That's right. Stars travel the sky by catching the winds of time. But this moon isn't affected by time. It never moves day or night. That's why it's called the moon that never sets. After counting 108 years, when the moon that never sets glows red, a moon child descends upon the earth to fill the world with holy bliss. A poem of yore telling the fate given by the moon. However, what we really get is the spawning of destruction and fear, that is, the Black Monster.
Black monster.
Not a blessing? What does it mean? The mystery has yet to be resolved.
Well, whatever it is, it's definitely connected to where Dart's from originally. And definitely a part of his family. So... or has dealings with, like, that it killed his family, not that it's part of his family. Yeah, we can actually look at the moon from the telescope? Cool. Let's have a peek, if it'll let us. That's no moon. That's a space station. It's a very creepy looking moon, though. Definitely not a moon we're used to. Okay. Well, he said something about the princess, so we're gonna head in that direction. What is this creepy looking guy skulking around? I'm not suspicious looking at all. I'm a regular citizen. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Nobody's allowed to go in the castle unless they have permission. Okay, so Lester had permission. Fester had permission. We do not. Okay, well, guess we got all the information we can get here. Let's see if we can leave and go somewhere else. What is it? Curfew's been ordered for your protection from bandits, so they won't let us leave the town at night. Okay, okay. Ooh, these doors are open now. Let's go in here. Nello. Yeah, we know this explanation will take all night. That's fine. We need to move time forward. Trying to revegetate the desert, huh? Yep. They're just gonna keep talking and transition time. Nice little fade off here. Most of these people just seem nocturnal. That's not weird at all. Albert really does not like to be called Your Majesty. He just wants to be treated like one of the crew. Yeah, we definitely need to find Lloyd. Should be a town called Donau. Donau. Donau? I do not know how to pronounce that. Donau. I'll look up the pronunciation for that later. But anyway, we're gonna head to Dawn Town. Alright. While we're on the world map, seems like a good place to drop a save. Just drop a backup save in case thing goes wrong. Alright, while we go through here, I'm going to go ahead and equip us with the War God Callings. That way we get our additions right from the get-go. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. We need to head to Danu, oh, it's a flower city. Okay. The Barrens, that doesn't seem suspicious at all. Or not suspicious, but creepy. Warrior dress. I assume that's something one of the ladies can wear. Apparently not. Can Dart wear it? No. What about Hashel? You know what? It looks like it's for him. I guess like warrior dress means like not a literal dress, but as in like warrior clothes. Just one of those weird translation things. Ooh, that optical illusion kind of makes it feel like you're going to go under it. We are going to go under it, but you're not going under it at that point. You have to go over and around and then under it. What in the centaur is that? Arrow shooter and the frilled lizard.
Die. More and more.
Definitely want to be able to level up our additions. That's why I equipped the War God bracelet things on them. We're probably going to take this time and try to get some additions maxed out. At least the current ones we're using. Oh, that was a lot of damage. That was a ridiculous amount of damage.
Die. More and more. Die. More and more.
Yeah, we definitely need to take some time to do some leveling here. Jordy, were you trying to send a message and Nightbot caught you? So sorry about that. No, you're good. I keep forgetting to change the rules for that. Hey, Jordy, welcome in. So happy to see you. It's okay. Totally understand. How you doing tonight? Let's see. Hey, oh my God, I'm so happy I could finally make one. Yeah, I'm happy you're here. Yay! I haven't seen you stream in a while. Has everything been okay? Maybe I've just been missing yours too. Let's take a look at the additions first. See where we are. Okay, that's level 2. Level 2. Yeah, we got some work to do. Okie dokie. We'll swap Shauna with Hashel. Super good. Moving really soon and just put up my house. Oh, okay. So you got big things going. Heck yeah. That's awesome, dude. And I call everybody dude, so sorry about that. But yeah, that's great news. I understand moving can be stressful, but you know, seems like it's definitely a good thing. Once I move, I'm gonna go back to streaming. I found some good programs to help use my iPad when streaming. You're dude, I'm dude, we all dude. Yes. But yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, my so your recommendation, you know, I got the drawing tablet that I got, right? Well, I showed it off to my buddy, Daniel, and he messaged me last week. He got one too. And we were both, it's been a long time since either one of us has done art. We really did art in high school and took a semester of art in college, or a year in college. We really both haven't touched it since. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nightbot is just not having it. I'm really gonna. I guess tonight after the stream, I will fix Nightbot once and for all. Because it is triggering. But so he bought one, which is great. He hasn't really started drawing much on it yet. He's been working, but he's supposed to let me know when he starts doodling. So you have unintentionally infected myself and my best friend with this drawing thing. So we're getting back into it technically because of you. So thank you. My word. Hold on. Maybe I can fix it like live. Let me go to my dashboard real quick. Did it time you out? Hold on. Yeah, you're messing. Oh my god, I love your PNG tuber. Thank you so much. And yeah. Let me see if I can set exceptions. Chat moderation. It's being a little wonky. Okay. So, I have disabled the excessive caps filter. So everything should be fine now. Let me see if it did time you out, untime you out, because, yeah, that's a no-go here. So we got... Add new regular. Okay. You should be a-okay now. So, sorry about that. Let me... Sorry guys, it's taking just a second here. Fighting against my own moderation. Can I see? I don't think you should be timed out, but I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, Jordy, I'm trying to fix things for you. I don't know why it be doing what it be doing. I also don't know how. Let me go to engagement. Nope. Stream manager. Nope. Me trying to learn how to do things. Because I figured if it did something like timed you out, I would be able to override it. But I don't know how. I don't know how at all. Well, oh well. I guess I'll have to figure that out later. Because I'm sitting here looking at moderation settings and I'm like, how do I do this? Mod manager. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think it did time you out, but I was just double checking. Okay. Should be okay, I think. But going forward, it should not be a problem with the caps for anybody. So, there we go. Alright, so we were arming our people with different items here. And gonna work on their additions and some leveling up and all that good stuff. Kind of want to stay as close to the entrance as possible here so we can get back to town. Although, I don't know if I want to do it here or if we want to go to the world map and do it. Because he's probably going to hit hard. Yep. And we're only going to be doing half damage. Okie dokie. I think we're okay health-wise. We should be good to take on the lizard and the other guy. We need to do what? Get him to level 5, so we need, like... trying to calculate how many, like 80 successful additions? So we're really just going to go into combat and just kind of spam attack.
Die. More and more.
Ooh. Bemusing arrow. I bet that's going to be for Shauna. That's pretty cool. Bet that's a rare drop. Okay. Very nice indeed. What's our health looking like? We're okay. We're gonna run around on the world map here. Seems a little bit safer. We want the enemies to be, for the most part, as weak as possible, so that the grinding goes by fairly smooth. I wonder if we can go back to like the earlier stages. You're free! Welcome back. Yeah, I was going through all the settings and I was like, I cannot figure this out. It's okay. Like I said, should not be a problem now. Ah, 10-minute jail. Gotcha. Yeah, well, at least it won't happen again. That's the important part, because, like I said, I finally actually went through the menus and was like, okay, Nightbot, stop being silly. But tomorrow night, we will be doing another art stream. Tonight was really me getting into Chapter 2, finding some items we need for an in-game optional boss, and right now we are leveling up both our characters and our attacks. I've been using my iPad to draw, Procreate the program for like on the go. Oh, nice. Yeah, we are working on art for the thumbnail for the video I'm eventually going to do for this game, or for this playthrough. So what we're doing is we are playing this on the PlayStation 5. We are trying to get the Platinum Trophy. And then when all is said and done, I'm going to have a fully edited from start to finish Platinum Journey video for YouTube. And I need a thumbnail for that. So we're in the process of making one. I'll be there. I've been doing so much art. It's been great. I haven't been doing as much as I need to. So it's also why I'm dedicating a stream to it. So that way it kind of, I guess forced is the correct word, but not that I don't want to do it. It gives me an excuse to do it. Because how things are so busy. But I love it. I love being able to do it. It feels nice. Oh goodness. Rose is sleeping again. Of course. Hashel, you're not in the greatest shape either, my guy. I think if we can get through this fight, I may have some healing items for you. I was just about to say, Rose, if you woke up just to be put to sleep again, we were going to have a chat. What I may do is I may backtrack. I think there is a spot in one of these areas with like a self-heal room. And we might be able to benefit from that. I'm excited to do art with peeps. Yeah. It's always so relaxing. It is. The last stream, both my mom and Teekers were like, this is really relaxing. I like this. I enjoyed it too. I got caught up having to do something else, helping my brother out with some stuff. And I didn't get to stream as long as I wanted to, but we got about an hour in. And it was a nice little test stream for everything. Oh, Lohan's right here. Nice. Yeah, I just put on my little lo-fi looped playlist and... Alright, moderator. What did you... Ah, it's because of the symbols. Okay. Your mom could? Yes. My mom is actually Scooby fan in the chat. So if you see Scooby fan pop up, that is my mother. Tikers is doing good. I spoke to her earlier today. I think right now she is with one of her best friends and her niece at a soccer game. I think they may have finished up already, but she's probably heading home right now, or headed to her parents' home right now. But she's doing good. She may be in here in a little bit, or she may be sleeping. It depends on how tired she is. It's a really hot day. Yes, she is a big Scooby fan. Very, very much so. Me too. As far as like the Scooby-Doo movies go, like I like the animated ones, like from Zombie Island all the way through Cyber Chase. So it's Zombie Island, which is Ghost, Alien Invasion, and Cyber Chase. I may have that order on those last two mixed up, but essentially those 4 movies I'll watch on pretty much repeat. They're so good. Can I remember where the frickin' doctor is in this place? Probably not. That's fine, Jordy. Do what you gotta do. We'll be here. You know, you look like... Ah, that's right. I gotta go into this room. Cost me $20 to heal. Okay. Now, did you just heal my ailments, or did you actually heal my HP as well? Because, yeah, you just healed the ailments, which is fine. That's cool. But I would have preferred both. We may, like I said, may actually make our way back to that, what I call the White Dragoon area, where the ghost was. That might be beneficial for us. Because there's a self-healing stone there. Because I really, really, really want to get our additions to level 5. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh yeah, that's right. Because this is the original item shop. You've been on Amazon looking for furniture? Nice. It's definitely exciting. Are you having to buy all new furniture? Or is that just something you're doing because, you know, new house, new stuff? What mic am I using? I am using the, what is it? It is a Razer. Gosh, trying to remember the name of it. Siren Mini V3, I think. It's one of TK's. My original ATR mic kind of failed on me, and TK had this one sitting around, so I snagged it. I have a lot of stuff that I got secondhand. Relatable. Relatable. A lot of my stuff was like that. Want to throw stuff for the house? Nice. Yeah. Oh, you know, I got to the stupid shop and I didn't even look at the items. Ugh. Okay. So I think I remember. Yep. Yep, I thought so. You're gonna cost me a pretty penny, good sir. Phantom shield. You're looking for something that picks up sound easier? Yeah, this one definitely does. There's no... The only downside to this is it has... you can't change the direction of concentration for the audio. You can't really change anything on the mic itself, but I'll definitely send you the link. So it's very, very sensitive. So if there's multiple people in the same room, or if I do this, you can probably hear me banging on the desk there just a little bit, tapping on the desk. It'll pick up everything. I have a compressor and a voice clarity filter on to try to help a little bit. And I have my audio mixer dialed down just a hair, but there's very little we can do to reduce the sound that comes into it, and my house is very acoustic. Like, you make any noise whatsoever, you're pretty much going to hear it throughout the house. So if like me and TK are streaming in the same room and talking together, that becomes a problem for both of us. So that's why we often don't stream at the same time, because we don't have two separate rooms to do that with. No, I say it's hard to find mics for mine. Won't pick up anything unless I'm talking into it. Yeah, my ATR mic was like that. That's partially why I liked it. Because I liked all that. But do with what you got. But if this is something you that you're needing for your setup, I will definitely send you the link. It's not a problem. That's a lot of gold. I'm gonna need 3 of those, and that's 30,000. We're not gonna be anywhere near being able to grind for 30,000 gold right now. I have to look that one up. The brand looks nice and has some awesome reviews. I'll check that out too. I tell you what though, one thing I'll be really, really happy with is if/when we actually get fiber internet here. That will be awesome. Then I would be super duper happy. But I guess just to get a outside perspective on things, how does the stream look? How does the stream sound overall? Just from your perspective. Because everybody says it sounds good, it looks good. Just want to make sure any settings I've tweaked haven't done anything. Affordable too. I hate when things have to be so expensive for basic stuff. Most of the time I don't think that is the case. Cheap stuff works too. Yes. Definitely. What are you, little pot? Guess we'll find out. Cursed jar. That sounds ominous. Oh no. I think everything looks awesome, and I really mean it. Your sound is incredibly very clear. Awesome. I'm honestly surprised I can talk fairly clearly because of I talk all day long for work, so sometimes it becomes a struggle. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I've got to get you. I want you to see this, because I don't think I showcased this when you were around. But this is my be right back screen. The chat box in the way. Let me see if I can move it. I thought it was funny. TK just rolled her eyes. She was like, "Is that your head floating over the toilet?" And I was like, "Yeah. It's like I'm pooping." Because I have that maturity level, I guess. Oh, thank you, thank you. Alright, so that fighting that jar was useless. You know, you say that, everything is so thought out. I just went with vibes. Like, I was just like, off the cuff, like... Because I was like, I wonder if I can get this to work. And I have other things that I'm working on to make things even better. So I'm learning little editing stuff for through ClipCut and stuff like that, which has been fun. It's very basic, but I don't need anything too flashy. And I like editing with keyframes. So little animations are fun to do. Which I know you can do the same thing with Clip Studio. I just haven't really figured all that out yet with Clip Studio. I'm just like, Clip Studio, I go make drawing. Other program I do editing with. Yeah, CapCut. That's what I meant. Clip Studio for the drawings, CapCut for the video editing. What's it called? VitaTube or something? Something of that nature. Let me see. For my PNG tuber. ViaDoTube. But to be honest, I think I'm going to focus on just streaming when I come back to doing media stuff. I feel like I do too much sometimes. I feel that. I often feel like I pull myself in random directions for stuff. And I'm like, do I need to do all of that? But I enjoy it, so. As long as I enjoy it, I will continue to do it. The moment I stop liking doing it, I guess I will force myself to carry on or stop doing it. But like tonight, for example, I really thought about not streaming at all. But I was like, no, if you actually want to stream, you enjoy streaming, and you want something to come of it, you have to still do it on the days that you don't want to do it. Because otherwise you'll get complacent in not doing it. And so it's like a inner battle I get locked into, right? It's like, just, I know this is not anywhere near like a full-time job or anything of that caliber, but if I don't commit to it as if it was, then it will never be. You know, like in my mind, it's like, okay, if you can't commit to it when it's nothing, how are you going to commit to it when it's something? So, been trying to rewire my brain on that one. kind of like the whole uh, saying of, dress for the job you want, not the job you have type mentality. Great job, just everything we want takes. So is good realizing that and pushing through. Oh yeah. I even have to do that with my job all the time because I'm not gonna lie, my job drains me mentally so bad some days, and other days I'm like, I got this. But there are days where I'm just like, not today, Satan, not today.
Die. More and more.
I don't remember these bat enemies. Maybe it's just been a bit. Yeah, we also never 100%. If we only do stuff when we are 100%, we won't ever do anything. Absolutely. Even the fun stuff. Yep. True. Try to give it 100%. And the moment that I'm like, I'm only at 20% today, that's when I know I'm like, okay, you gotta still try to give more than that, Curry. You got this. But yeah, and like with any of the drawing stuff, if you ever want to chill and do drawing, or if you want to do a art stream or whatever, just let me know. I think you're built for it. You have the vibe, push, and good talks. Thank you. I I have definitely have days of major doubt of, should I be doing this? But like, with Tiki and Mom and my brother and my friends and you and Papa, pushing, saying, yeah, you got this. I'm like, okay, I feel better about it. That's the volcano. I do not want to go to the volcano. Oh, collab art stream? Yeah. Yeah. Like, no pressure at all or anything. It's just, if that is something you're up for, I'm down for it. Just whenever we have time and the ability to organize said thing,
Die. More and more. Double punch.
Yeah, weird devil on the shoulder type thing. Yep. Big time. One little idea I'm going to throw out there, just to get your take on it, is like with, I've seen where VTubers have like different toggles for different items, like glasses, hats, stuff like that, right? And I know how to set that kind of stuff up, sort of. At least I know how to rig it to where it should work. I was thinking about just taking an actual photo of the hat that I wear all the time and downsizing it and compressing it down onto my VTuber model, and then just toggling it on and off on occasion. I don't know if it'll look right. I'll test it out, but I thought that was a neat idea. No pressure. I would actually really love to do that. Might be in a few weeks though. Yeah, no, that's not a problem. As you can see, I definitely will be doing this for a while. It's a JRPG. So I've got things to do. It's fine. Just let me know, when you're ready and everything. Oh my god, yes, I would totally do that. Yeah, I just gotta figure out the optics on it. Maybe something I mess with over the weekend. That's another thing I like to do over the weekends, is try to figure out, okay, what are we gonna do this week that's weird? Can I hop back over there? Over here? Ah, crackers. I may have set myself up for a little bit of failure. I may have to go the long way. How do I run my VTuber? I think I'll put it in the chat because I can't pronounce it worth a flip. But it is via YouTube. So that's the program I use for my current VTuber model, and I just broke it. Oops, hold on. There we go. Because if I window out of it, it stops working. It works on, so you do like 3 or 4 different images. You have a static image, you have an image of eyes open, mouth closed, mouth open, etc. And then it essentially kind of does the blinking animation for you. If you set the eyes closed animation to a blinking animation, like, because I did that manually, saved each as individual images. VTube Studio I do have. I was messing with it for a little bit. I think before I actually, shortly before I started actually manually drawing things, I needed to use it. I think I got into a hurry whenever I was setting everything up. I was like, I want to use my VTuber model now, and learn VTube Studio later. So I've learned a little bit from trying to rig up something, but it didn't really work out too well. I've got to just revisit it. I could definitely probably do it more now than I did months ago. Yeah, I mean, there's PNG Tuber Plus on Steam, that's supposed to be really good. Though, personally, I haven't been able to get it to run on my computer. I don't know why. I've tried everything from running it as a standalone program to running it directly through Steam, but I think I could never get the assets into that tool to actually get it to do anything. In fact, we talked about you making a VTuber, and you made one a few days later. It was so impressive. It was really nicely done. It was great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I quickly started looking at the different brushes for using Clip Studio. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna use a brush, I want it to be something I would find silly, but that I really enjoyed using. And for a moment I was using charcoal. Did my game audio just... I think my game audio just broke. At least in my headset. Oh well, it'll be alright. So I used charcoal for the first one, and I was like toying around with the crayon, and I was like, ooh, I really like that texture, how that looks. So I swapped the crayon. I have a dream of having my VTuber dangling on the side and talking, but I was gonna pay someone to do it. Well, I mean, either way, as long as you get what you want, right? I think it would be neat if you did it yourself. I really like your drawings. Because I know you have several different models from what I've seen. Yeah, and a lot of people have that too, where they can't decide whether they want to use VTuber or Cam. Honestly, both. A healthy dose of both is fine. Really just kind of down to your own personality. So the reason that I use a VTuber model versus Cam is really more, it's twofold. It's a personal thing to where I don't feel super duper comfortable being on camera. I have been on camera. I've streamed with a webcam. I've done recordings with a webcam with shorts and everything, and I get self-conscious for many reasons. And then like how I have everything set up, like to be 100% honest, our office is a cluster of chaos 9 times out of 10. But right behind me is also my workstation for my job, and I don't want to risk that being in the frame at all. So I was just like, okay, so, or anybody looking at my closet, and I don't want anything directly behind me. So how do I fix that? I was like, I'll just do my PNG tuber, my VTuber model, and we'll be fine. But I personally enjoy both, at least having watched both of your streams or styles where you've done both the model and the artwork or the cam. Honestly think like if you wanted to do your VTuber model for like gaming and things of that nature, and then you wanted to do your webcam for art, that seems to be working for you already. I get self-conscious sometimes, but I like how expressive my face is. I feel like when I use my VTuber, sometimes that is missed. Yeah. Well, so like I'm also very soft-spoken for the most part. I'm not like, you know, you'll see a lot of people. I'm gonna change over to the chill screen real quick. So you'll see where people are like high energy and screaming and popping off like really crazy and heavy, right? I can't do that. I don't have that level of energy at all. And so I'm just like, what's the best way that kind of I can just be myself, be the normal level of energetic I am, and that would be through this. That's what I do. Yeah, this took a little figuring out how to do this. It's not anything too crazy. Excuse me. Once I figured it out, I was like, okay, cool. I like this. But yeah. And then like, even the game screen still moves as I go through. If I were to do one, I would do one like you're doing. Yeah. You're very welcome. And thank you for your influence, because you have helped me out a lot. Big time. Yes. My mammy. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I was going to look at additions so that I could see where we were. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to do one more. And see if that actually counts. I feel like it does count. But I swear that was the only show we watched about 3 years in high school. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's the only thing that we watched for a while, it feels like, too, in our household. There was definitely a really big Scooby-Doo period, especially when those animated movies were coming out. And when the next one was announced, we were all hyped about it. So it's a very good time to be a Scooby fan during those years. And then the live-action Scooby-Doo movie coming out at that time period, or before, probably either right at when I was a freshman, maybe before. Yeah, we did that too. I brainwashed my kids on that. Yeah, we watched all Scooby. And I didn't know for the longest time until I like went back and looked into it that the Dark Knight episode, the one when they're at the museum and it's the Black Knight, that's the first Scooby-Doo episode, because it always felt like it was established, and I'm like, I was always used to like, okay, your first episode of a show is getting you used to introducing the characters and everything, and really it just feels like another episode. But I know we watched that episode a lot. I think that's actually one of my favorite episodes of Scooby-Doo. Alright, I think I need to heal. And then we will trial run this thing I've got. Yes, definitely. I would love to see the art. Did you ever finish... I'm trying to remember. I feel like it was like a Norwal and something else, but I can't remember what it was. It was a combination of two different things that you were doing on stream. I'm so sorry I can't remember. But did you ever finish it? Oh yeah, it was a squid and something else. You're right. Norwal. Jesus, Curry. Didn't save it? Oh, that is the absolute worst. I'm so sorry. And then for whatever reason, it's also like my brain was going, okay, it was a squid and a dog, maybe? Like, no, that's not right. Bunny rabbit. 2 of them. Alright. Stress test these items and see if it's actually going to do anything. Or have I been wasting my time? Made it like a bottom border for my stream. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now did my numbers go up aside from my experience? 23. No, oh crap, okay. So, having the War God amulets that I have... Or God Calling, that's what it is. I think the amulets themselves would actually do it. That's not good. I guess technically we could use them in battle, but... Okie dokie. Well, I think we will end the stream here tonight, folks. And we will be back tomorrow for some art. Got to get some drawings done. We're going to do... I haven't decided if we're going to do... we are either doing Shauna, Lavitz, or Rose first. I think we're going to do Shauna first. Yeah, so roughly 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I believe where you are, you may be on Central Time too. So I think that should translate well. If not, Google is your best friend. But yeah, we'll do Shauna, and then we'll work on Lavitz and Rose. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. I had fun. Thank you, Jordy, for hopping in. Thank you, Scooby. Thank you, Mom, for coming in. Thank you, Funky. I know he was in here earlier. He's probably lurking pretty heavy. And yeah. Y'all have a good night. Bye.